Hey folks, welcome back to another video. So there have been a lot of changes in regards to which games are free and which are not. So today we are going to go through a list of the top free games you can get on the Oculus Quest, because we do not like paying for anything. This list will even include Sidequest games. But if you don't have a PC to sideload them, then have no fear, WaqMan is here. I've linked in the description the easiest way to do it just using your Android phone. So if you enjoyed the video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Not only that, today we are going to announce the winner of the Secret Quest 2 game giveaway. But don't worry, we have another giveaway coming up, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Well, let's get straight into the video. Now this list is not in any order because they are all fantastic games. I've left out VR Chat and Rec Room because they are already extremely popular, and I'll be surprised if someone hasn't heard about them by now. And if you haven't, make sure you check them out. Number 1. Gorilla Tag. I want to warn you that this game is an extreme workout and you will be dripping in sweat. The only way to move is to move your arms and bounce yourself, as these monkeys don't have legs. So make sure you have a fan on and a lot of room, as you will be moving around yourself since there are literally no movement controls and you have to turn around yourself. I didn't know where I was in my room half the time. But I was actually extremely surprised at how much fun the game was. You can even climb walls like the Prince of Persia by bouncing from side to side. It's actually impressive how the game is so much fun even though it's so simple. Gorilla Tag is on App Lab now, so it's super easy to download. I've also listed a video on how to do it in case you don't know. Number 2. FOR GOD. Now this is one of the most amazing games on this list, and the reason for that is because of the procedurally generated levels. By this I mean that the levels will generate based on your play space. Meaning that there is no teleportation movement and it will be your full room scale. But you aren't going to bump into anything because the way the levels are designed is to make sure you only keep to your play space. Though in VR it makes you feel like you're going forever. It is fantastic. Plus the hand tracking adds more to the level of immersion. Although the shooting with hand tracking can get a bit finicky as you need to get the right spot to hit your target. There are also different difficulty levels where it can be a challenge for you, or if you just want to show someone new to VR, then you can give them the invincibility mode. This is actually a fantastic game and is absolutely free, loaded from SideQuest. Number 3. XR VR. This game is a free multiplayer game based off the movement and control of the awesome lone Echo. The first thing I would say is make sure you have the guardian system on and clear up your play space, as you are guaranteed to lose your orientation, since you have to spin around a lot and swing your arms in ways they probably shouldn't be able to go. The movement is based off of the wrist thrusters that propel you whichever way your arms are positioned. This in itself gives you an awesome feeling of flight. Make sure you do the tutorial first to learn the controls, as this will really benefit you when you're going up against real people. After the tutorial, you start in a hub with other people floating around, and you can start the trash talk straight away if you want. When the game starts, you are launched with your teammates to the middle of the arena to try and get the disc first. This is similar to the game of Quidditch from Harry Potter and the mayhem that comes with it. You will be dashing around in zero gravity in PvP, flying around using your momentum of your opponents and teammates to gain a boost to score and win the game. One word of warning though, you may experience some motion sickness due to the intense movement in the game. However, the more you play, the more you get used to it. This is a fantastic PvP and team working game, and the fact that it's free is a no-brainer to pick up and play. Number 4. Pavlov Shack. So you want a great free PvP shooter, and what's better than Pavlov? In this version of Pavlov, you get the full PvP element. However, you don't get to play with the PC players, unfortunately. Although every time I have played, there have always been people playing, since it is on the Quest platform and it's free. To be honest, this game is a no-brainer to pick up, as it's one of the most fun games to play, with realistic reloading, with multiple different weapons, as well as awesome gore where you can see the blood splatter. I have a specific video on how to get Pavlov on your Quest even if you don't have a PC. Number 5. AIM XR. If you were tired of Pavlov, why not try the next potential big thing called AIM XR? To be honest, this game is really fun to play as well. The reloading mechanics are much easier and killing the enemies feels sadistically satisfying. There are multiple different weapons that have a unique style to them, such as the snipers. I personally think they have been implemented really well and the zoom is actually really good, unlike a lot of the other PvP shooters. The only issue I found with the game was that there aren't a lot of people playing, probably because the game is still not that well known. So most of the time you'll be playing with the bots, but they're actually quite good as well, so you may not even notice. Again, this game is on SideQuest, but I've done a video on how to get this as well. It seems I've been quite busy. Number 6. POKESTARS VR. You know gambling isn't good, kids, and you can lose a lot of money in it. However, in POKESTARS VR you can play to your heart's content with people online, as it's not real money. Not only that, with the money you actually win in the game, you can also buy props to show off how cool and rich you are. There is full interaction with your cards as you would expect in VR, so you have a great time. The developers have also added more card game modes allowing you to play against the dealer. This is probably the best card game you will find in VR, and it's absolutely free, with a social element as well. Number 7. Attack on Quest. This game is based on the anime Attack on Titans, and it's actually quite a lot of fun to play as well, as you're swinging around like Spider-Man with swords whilst fighting against giants. Now that is epic, apart from the fact that they're naked. But personally, I don't even get motion sickness from the swinging unless I'm trapped and spinning in circles. But otherwise, the music is great, the game is fun to play, as sometimes you even get to become the giant. Plus it's free, what more can you want? I've also made a tutorial on this one, how to install it on your Quest without a PC as well. Number 8. Pokemon VR. Okay, well, I've talked about this game several times, but one thing I'm going to reiterate is that this game is so much fun and really feels like you can carry on playing it for hours, just catching and training your Pokemon. In Pokemon VR, you can catch hundreds of Pokemon, evolve them, fight gym leaders, and even win gym badges. They even have PvP battles as well as trading with other people. You can even find legendary Pokemon. This is a full Pokemon game that you used to play on your Game Boy, but in VR. To be honest, if you love Pokemon and have a VR headset, then you have to get this game. If I didn't have to make these videos, I'd probably just play that game all the time, as you can just sit down, relax, and just have fun like you did when you were a kid, or if you are a kid right now. Again, I've made a video for this one as well. You can find all of these in the description. Number 9. VR Workout Total Home Fitness. This one might be on Apple App at some point. I'm not sure if it's going to remain as a free game, so get it whilst you can. To tell you a bit about this game, I actually think it might be one of the best workout games in VR. It has hand tracking, custom song support, audio instructions to tell you when to change positions, awesome workouts like burpees, push-ups, crunches, squats, sprints, jumps, and if that wasn't enough, there are 4 difficulty levels as well as a battle mode. There's actually a lot more to the game as well. The graphics don't look that great to be honest, but everything else looks awesome. The main reason to get this game is for the workouts, and you will be sweating hard very quickly. And if you really want to get fit for the summer without needing to go to the gym, this is a perfect game for it. Plus it's free, which is actually a big surprise considering how much of a workout this gives you. Number 10. Hybo. Now this is a game I can imagine will be put on Apple App sometime soon for a price. So you need to get it whilst you can. But basically this kind of looks like a multiplayer version of Siren 2 VR, but without guns. Here you will have 2 swords, but more importantly a bow and arrow, where you'll jump in the air and whilst you're in the air shoot people like you're in a Transformers movie. There is also even a team deathmatch mode. However, currently it does lack a healthy player count right now, but I think that's because it might not be as well known, but the bots are pretty fun to kill. But I say try it right now while you can. It is a lot of fun, but it probably will be on Apple App for a price. Just before we get to our final few games, I would like to announce the winner of the Secret Quest 2 game giveaway is... Congratulations! Please contact me on my Discord to claim your prize. Remember, we are going to start our next giveaway soon, so please make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out. Number 11. Ancient Dungeon. This is basically a roguelite dungeon crawler, but it does look like a Minecraft map. Here you basically fight through hordes of different monsters with your sword and your throwing knife, and collect different power-ups along the way to improve your weapons and even give them special abilities. There are NPCs to buy items and upgrades from, and boss battles to keep things interesting. Because this is a roguelite, the dungeon is also procedurally generated every time you start with a new life. All dungeons are also filled with traps, secrets, semi-bosses and tons of different kind of loot. The deeper you go, the more dangerous the environment and the enemies will get. There are differently themed dungeons that you'll encounter, for example the Overgrown dungeon that features a lot of vegetation and plant-based enemies, or the Infernal dungeons that features the fire-based enemies. This is actually a fun game if you enjoy roguelites and the Minecraft aesthetics. What I'm surprised at is that it's actually free because it has the quality of a paid game. So make sure you pick up and play this one. You can get this game from Sidequest. Number 12. Epic Roller Coasters. Want to go to a theme park but can't? Well then this is the best alternative. The feeling you get with this game is actually like you are on a roller coaster. For a more immersive feeling, I recommend you get a fan and have it blowing at you. It helps with motion sickness as well. But first do let me warn you, if you are prone to motion sickness, probably avoid this one. If you aren't or want to try it anyway, then great. Epic Roller Coaster is actually a pretty fun experience. It's not that much of a game, so you don't actually do much other than sit in your chair and scream like a madman for no reason. For the outside world that is. But inside the headset you are going 80 miles per hour on a roller coaster through the loop-de-loops, trying to shoot the targets and failing miserably. When you are in the game, you actually feel like you're in a real roller coaster. There are a few different maps that are free, but any more you kinda need to pay for. Personally, I don't think actually I would pay for any. The free ones are good enough. The graphics in the games are reasonable but could be better. Although this is still a great game for a fun experience and is something you should try out if you're a fan of roller coasters. But I would not spend any money on it unless you really love it. You can get this from the Oculus store. Number 13, Half and Half. Okay, so now this game is a very strange and quite unique one. It used to be $15, but now it's absolutely free. As well as being cross-platform between the PC and the Quest, Half and Half is more of a social game similar to Rec Room or VR Chat, but different. The game is all about making a connection with people and in awesome ways. You can glide through the sky, go scuba diving, play hide and seek with your friends where the person hiding becomes tiny and the person seeking becomes a giant with a voice to match. It's really a lot of fun, plus many more different minigames. Well, that's all folks. Now you have a nice list of awesome free Quest games. So if you enjoyed the video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Well, thanks for watching. Have a great day, stay safe and see you next time.